Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So Ethereum found support here as expected at this support box here in green, just above the 50-day moving average. So what is Ethereum doing here? So one possibility here, and in my opinion also the one that I would primarily still follow, is that Ethereum, because it came down so impulsively here, that Ethereum has now completed a first wave. So as you can see here, the view is that Ethereum has completed a larger wave 4 up here, very similar to what I think Bitcoin has done in terms of the Elliott Wave count. So the view is then that Ethereum came down in 5 waves already. That's how you can count this as an impulse. Yeah, 1, 2, wave 3, wave 4, and we're coming down in a wave 5, and that this is already complete. Yeah, so from this point of view then we can say that, all right, Ethereum might have already completed here its first wave down, consequently to basically fulfill this wave 5 down here eventually, right? So let me just move them over. So that's a first impulse, yeah. Moving then from here to the upside would be the next step, because we have done a wave 1, and the next wave up could be a wave 2. So let's take a look at how far the price could come up in this scenario. So let's take the Fibonacci retracement levels, and you can see that typically in a wave 2, you would normally expect the price to move at least to the 50% Fib retracement. That is the absolute minimum it should do. It can go all the way up to the 88.7% Fib level. So this would be, and I'll highlight the area here on the chart for you so we can track that. If we don't reach it, or if we go above, then we need to look at a different wave count, and then we know at least that that we're not here riding the right wave at the moment. And that is very useful then again to determine the next step, the next price move. Yeah, so this is where I would expect now the price to reach. So it has reached this one here already, so I take that out. In the next move here in a wave 2, we can expect the price to reach this. So minimum would be the 50% Fib retracement, as I said, around $3,280, yeah, and the maximum would be the 3,500. If you say, right, that is quite a large area, yes it is. The reason it is a large area is I just apply the Elliott Wave rules here, and it could already be done at 3,280. But what we need to see, obviously, when the price is getting into this area or getting towards this area, how is it reacting to it? Yeah, how is the price going to react to any of these Fib levels here in this area? From here, anywhere in here, I would then expect the price to move down in a wave 3. So if I label that here, then we have this here was a wave 1, then this could be the wave 2, which currently looks likely to me because we have come down quite impulsively. That's an impulse. Logically, this would be the first wave down complete. Now we are in a correction that would also be here an ABC. Yeah, a wave 2 is an ABC, and then we can determine where the next wave 3 should go. So let's say, all right, let's say we do this. We started here, we moved down in a wave 1, and let's just say we are coming somewhere in the middle here, we're turning around, okay? Then we would in the next wave down, the wave 3 then, should go at least to $2,358. That is the 1.618 Fib extension. But you have seen that depending on where the price in the wave 2 is now going to land, the wave 3 will also land at a different level. So it is not possible yet to determine exactly that target range for the wave 3. However, let's say we go to 2,358. From here then we would get another move up in a wave 4, yeah, before we would then dip once more. So typically a wave 4 retracement, it would normally be in the range between 20 to 40%, yeah, a retracement. of that wave, of the third wave. So from here then we would then make a final move down in a wave 5, and that would land again once more in the target area and would ideally make a lower low. That is still what I'm looking out for, even though Ethereum has technically done what it needs to do to complete the correction, because it has already done, or at least it is a valid scenario that it has already done its ABC correction. So here, because I had a few questions, why do I say that Ethereum has already made a lower low in a wave C, which currently could be here, but for now I see this as a wave 3, I see this as a wave 4, which pretty much has worked out so far, and this here could be that final wave 5. That would though, however, have to come lower than the previous wave 3 here, ideally. So this is how I'm currently seeing it. This here would be the alternative, when Bitcoin starts to go high and moves into its alternative scenario, then Ethereum would also, in my opinion, move into this area here between 3,885 and 4,650, and this scenario gets active again when we move above the previous wave 4 high here, and that would be at $3,590. If we move above that, then we will also move above the 200-day moving average, and then we are going to get into this target area. And here we then need to evaluate how the price is coming into it. What kind of price structure do we have? Do we have an impulse up? If we don't have an impulse up, it might just be a correction of some sort, and we're going to turn around here and come down. Then this would be basically the alternative Bitcoin count, again, an ABC. However, in my opinion, in both of these scenarios currently, what I see is that the price comes once more into this blue target area that we already defined back in November and where we eventually already came into. But for me at the moment, I'm not convinced yet that Ethereum is starting to new all-time highs yet. I think we need to see another correction, also because of Bitcoin and my view on Bitcoin. And if you have a question about Bitcoin, check out my Bitcoin videos. But to get back to the question about Ethereum, you can see that Ethereum already had a wave A here, a wave B, at least that is a valid wave count, A, B, and the wave C is down here. And depending on, at the moment, I would expect the wave C here, because in my opinion, that low isn't in yet. So therefore, I say that Ethereum has already done a lower low. Good. That is currently my view here about Ethereum. It's a bit of a different wave count and a bit of a different chart structure than many of the other altcoins I cover. But for now, this is looking valid. So I, as I said, now expect a little bit of a short-term upside before we come down quite impulsively. In a wave 3, that would need to be quite a bit of a sell-off. So ideally, we make now a lower high, pretty much same structure what we've done here. Making a lower high and then coming down quite impulsively. So this is what I'm looking out for here currently on this chart to complete the correction. And here I would then see in the blue area between $1,700 and $2,380, I would expect the price to turn around and to complete that whole mess of a correction that has now taken or lasted quite a long time, many months. All right, so hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Twitter and Instagram. And the links for that are in the description. We are now much more active on Twitter and Instagram. And there's a lot of stuff that's going to be posted in the next few weeks and so on. And in terms of the channel membership, so the benefits here are you can get access to the weekly live stream. The next one is on Sunday. You can get access to various chat rooms on Telegram with over 1,000 other channel members. And on Discord, you can join, also a chat community, but it's basically a knowledge base as well. We are building all the time, continuing to build. And there are also my buy and sell orders. Thanks a lot for watching and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.